Hey, this is Gordy again. When we last left off, we were just raiding our first feudal county, so let's just continue with that. And we're just trying to save up enough money to become the king. Okay, so we had another son, and we're gonna name him just a very traditional name there. So this just popped up, which is title loss on succession. So if we were to die right now, we would lose these three titles: Breffni, Connachta, and Login. We would retain these four, and the reason that is because we have Gavelkind succession, which means that the every son has the right to inherit land for themselves to fulfill their own ambition, basically. So that's not great. It means that our next character would be less powerful than this one. But hopefully we can change succession law within the lifetime of this character. Maybe not. We can also get that to go away by just giving him those titles. But we'll just go ahead and we'll worry about that when it comes to it. We're 26. We should live for quite a while longer, hopefully. Oh, my wife died in childbirth. Oh, that's sad. All right, let's get a new wife. Let's see if there's anybody with a congenital trait that we want. 10 is a little young. 9 is even younger. Okay, well. Let's check this gal out. So she's 10. She might be a martial character. I'm not super enthusiastic about that. So let's search the world for women who aren't in prison, who aren't married. They can be a ruler, it doesn't matter. My religion group. Any culture, it doesn't matter. The kids are going to have my culture as long as we have a regular marriage, so it'll be fine. Adult, any. Great house, any. Okay, so let's look for geniuses here. We might end up marrying a courtier, that's alright. Okay. Her education trait isn't the best, but she's got decent stats. Yeah, she's fine. No alliance or anything, but I just want to keep on getting congenital traits into the bloodline. So, and she's lustful, so we'll have a lot of kids. Let's arrange a marriage between her and me. And I'm gonna lose 200 prestige from doing this, but what are you gonna do? The traits are more important than the traits are more important than the prestige. Alright, so we got 12 gold out of that castle, which is a lot better than 1 gold out of the tribes. And now we're getting to the bishopric, which should go pretty damn fast. It's going to just take a couple of months to siege that down. We got 30 gold from that, and now the city, which should go really fast. Yeah, we got 50 gold from that. So, I'd say that's worth it. That's a good one. Do we get any prisoners out of that? Nope. No prisoners. And then are these guys ready to be raided again? They sure are. Alright, let's keep going. And we have 500 gold. I am not worried about losing about dying right now, so let's just go ahead and repay the Jews so I can stop thinking about it. That trait is inherited by your kids, so you don't just get off when you die from paying your loan back. So let's repay the loan. Get our temple vassals to like us a little bit more, and hopefully they'll start paying us tax, and we'll make more money. And we're actually making money with our troops raised right now. Just a tiny amount, but we're doing it. Okay, the Pope just died. Does this one like me? A little bit. I noticed that this guy doesn't get along with the Pope that well, and I was hoping I could excommunicate him, but he still won't accept the. He still won't accept. He has to like me more. Hopefully, my theologian will do some work, make that happen for us. Okay, my wife is already pregnant. Haven't been married that long. Yeah, she's perfect. She trusts me. She's shy, so she's not going to go bone anybody else. And she's lustful, which means she wants to bone me. Perfect. Hey, we found the key to the chest. Let's see if it fits. 200 gold. Awesome. That's awesome. Okay. So in order to become the king, we're going to have to form this duchy of Connacht. Which is going to cost 173 gold. And then the kingdom will cost 350 or so. So we need about 500. Let's call it 550. Just to be on the safe side before we form that duchy. Okay. We need oh boy. We need another commander. This one's better. And while I'm at it, this one's better. We need a new counselor, a new court chaplain. If I remember right, this guy is much better court chaplain than he is and we have a better chancellor anyway. So. Oh, well, I guess that was not necessary. I have a lot of geniuses in my realm. That's great. Alright, so let's make him improve relations with the Pope. And you better do it, because I'm looking to excommunicate people here. It's not something you get to do very often, but... Alright, and he has a 15% chance of getting a claim, so let's make that happen. Please. Okay, so we got 30 gold out of that. No, we don't want him to be cynical. If you're cynical, you can't be zealous. And zealous is much better. So, no cynical for my son. Okay, kid needs a guardian. Let's give her to a vassal for opinion. He already loves me, so there's no need to do that. So I've got a bunch of bishops. Yeah, how about this one? Make that one like us more. Because since they're vassals, and if they like me more than the Pope, they'll pay me taxes. And if they like the Pope more, they'll pay him taxes. So, where can I look at that? Oh. Here. So you see, they like the Pope by 100. So that's going to be hard to get taxes out of these guys, I guess. Because they don't like me by 100. They have to like him less than 100. I think that the Pope wins out in that case, even if we both were capped out on opinion. Can't build any prestige buildings yet. Saving up money. Okay, got 30 gold. Another son. Okay. He's so handsome. And this is just going to make it even worse. So now we're going to lose 4 of our titles. But still not the ones in our primary duchy. We won't lose Sildar or Dublin. So, we would lose Lagan, Breffni, Connachta, and Tir Chanel, however that's pronounced. And it's just going to continue like that, even to the point where we would start losing titles in our duchy if we have enough sons. This is why I want to give them titles, or disinherit them somehow. Like if I gain a bishopric, I can give it to them and disinherit them. I don't know how that would happen. I would probably have to build it, which doesn't seem really likely. Smashing his levy for fun. I should go back through and see if there's any more claimants that I can get. But once I become king, I would rather find claimants. But I can just do de jure claims once I become king, or just offer these people vassalization. I don't care if count level vassals aren't of my dynasty. It gives my dynastic members people to marry for one. If you give all the counties in your realm to members of your dynasty, you end up with a lot of inbred people because they want to have alliances within the realm. The AI will just marry their own cousins all the time. Okay, Gordy is... Oh, that's no good. He's not exerting himself. We don't want him to be slothful. Okay? So 50% chance of getting diligent. So right now he is slothful, which is -1 to everything. So let's talk to him about being diligent. And we got it. That's good. Again, diligent is one of the best traits, so. And he's turning out alright so far. He's 8. 7 martial, so he could fight a lot of characters that are just adults in the game at this point. 8 will be an average score in the game, so. Let's just keep on keeping on. Okay, so the Pope likes us a little more. Can I excommunicate you? No, I don't know. No. He likes me more, but not quite enough. And the reason why the Pope doesn't like this guy is because he's got a bunch of bad traits. There's a couple bad traits. He doesn't like gluttons, and he doesn't like greedy people, I guess. And arbitrary. Alright, we have 500. Can we loot this one again yet? Looks like not quite. There's a little bit we'll be able to. Let's just drop our troops and wait. Prestige? Can I build something with prestige? I'm just going to upgrade this as much as I can before I become feudal. I don't want to choose elective gavel kind. Okay. So let's raise tribal authority again. And now instead of calling our vassals to war, we get levies from them. Of course, not very many, but yeah, that's still good. And our levy is continuing to increase, mostly from our capital county. So even if we were to lose every title other than our capital county, we would still be the most powerful person in the realm, which is good. You know, I just had this this feeling. No, it looks like it's making noise. My mixer is telling me that that the game sound isn't on, but I guess we'll find out. I think I can if I can hear it in my headphones, so hopefully it works. Sorry if it doesn't. Another daughter needs an educator. I'll just go with who it suggests. That's fine. Yeah, that's good. Make him like me more. Okay, so the Pope likes me even more now. No, not yet. I can't excommunicate a child. No, he likes him too much. The way you can check it's sort of dumb. The way you can check people's opinions of the Pope, or the Pope's opinions of people, is by clicking on their county, and then hovering over the Pope. I wish there was. I don't know if there's some easier way to do this. I wish there was. If there is, somebody tell me. That would be great. But like, you can see it's sort of reddish green over here. And you can only excommunicate people, because obviously the Pope isn't going to like the pagans, but you can only excommunicate people of your own religion. So that is what I was checking for. All right, I think we can. Yep, we can go loot these guys again, maybe. Yeah, and it should take the same amount of time to do so. So the looted modifier should go away by the time we get to the next holding. Hopefully. So by the time we should be able to become the king as soon as we get through this holding again. Another daughter. It's the same guy. Aw, damn. I keep forgetting to flag him as a looter. Yep, it's all recovered again, so perfect target for us to milk one more time. Oh yeah. Training grounds. What's our maximum levy at now? 1388? That doesn't seem that high. I mean, we're barely above where our father was at the beginning of the game. God, oh, my portrait just changed. I'm like, that doesn't look like me. But that's me now, because I turned 30, so my portrait changed. Alright, one more siege. And the city goes really fast for 50 bucks. We have enough money, so now we're gonna become the king. Ooh. It'll be more expensive once we become a king, so yeah. We got that claim now. Alright, let's move you here, I guess. I'm willing to wait a little bit longer. Let's claim this. Alright, we crushed him. We should be able to take this over very quickly. Hey, our stewardship went up because our wife had better our new wife has better stewardship than our last one. Because you get a bonus of half of your wife's stewardship value into your state stewardship. See, spouse plus 7. She has 15, so it's 7.5, but it gets rounded down. And then plus counselors, our steward has 12 stewardship. You can see that up here. Yeah. And once we become a king, it'll go up anyway, so we should be able to keep more counties. Alright, that's another quick and easy war. Okay, and now let's become the king. So I'm gonna give my brother this one. Then I'm going to make the duchy of that one. Then I'm going to make the Kingdom of Ireland. Okay, I'm the King of Ire. Alright, but while I'm thinking about that. Yeah. Ire. Alright, so now we're the executor. So let's, well, let's see if anybody wants to be our vassal. Yep, he does. Yep, he does. Yep, he does. So we're just sending out a bunch of diplomats to see if everybody wants to just come underneath us peacefully. And they're all probably afraid of us. Yay! We could have a couple more commanders because we're a king. Alright, so we now have the entire island under our control. And that was pretty quick, wasn't it? Like, in the end, if our first character hadn't have died, he definitely would have been able to do that, so... Since, alright, looks like we already lost a commander. Oh, he's good though. What is this? Battlefield Train Master. Okay. So, I have a ton of prestige. So let's keep on upgrading our war camps and whatnot. And then let's give him the High Chiefdom of Mumu. Include the lower title, so he'll get that vassal. Okay, so I just lost that awesome commander, but that's okay. Okay, so what else do we get as a king? Well, we can raise our tribal organization again, which means we should be able to become feudal very soon. I might keep myself a tribe for a little while longer, just so I can keep raiding. But other than that, our domain went up. I can make this duchy, but I'm probably going to give this duchy to one of my sons when they come of age. So, and this one too. So, what's the next step? I don't need to fabricate a claim on that, but I can't do anything about it until August. We're pretty close to August. Let's keep going. Have another daughter. Okay. And you see, now I can adopt feudalism. But, like I said, I think we're going to wait for a while. August 19th. Okay, so I think the next one we're going to go for, I'm going to try to get the Isle of Man. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because it's a titular duchy. It's like a one-county duchy, which means that it's perfect for making a merchant republic in, which I want to do. I want to have a merchant republic as a vassal, because it'll increase my income by quite a lot. There's a few places like that. Like at the start of the game, Genoa and Venice are both merchant republics, and they're both like one county duchies. You can also do it in Scotland, and you can do it anywhere where there's a duchy, but it's always the best to do it in a duchy with only one county in it, in my opinion, because then you don't have to give a bunch of land to somebody who's of the wrong government type. So let's just let's keep going for a little while. Or actually, okay, my wife wants to be spy master. That's not the best. We've done this before. It's fine. You can be my spy master if you really want to be. Go to Constantinople. Yeah, and we also gained more technology as a king than we did it as a duke, of course. So, all right. Well, anyways, yep, it's been about 22 minutes, so I guess it's time for next time.